In a statement to the Federal Energy Regulations Commission Tuesday, the owner of the Au Train Dam claimed it has no means to make necessary safety upgrades. MyUP's Jessica Goska spoke with the owner and the dam's regulators to bring us the details. Jessica?
In the Forest Lake Reservoir, water has turned to mud. After years of neglected upgrades to the Au Train Dam, an inspection this September by the Michigan Department of Environment, Great Lakes and Energy found that the water elevation level of the impoundment was 3 feet below the minimum requirement. By October, the water had almost completely disappeared. Eagle and the Department of Natural Resources claimed that the drainage was at least partly due to the dam's outdated and inadequate spillway capacity. But dam owner Renewable World Energies argued that what dried the reservoir were summer drought conditions and a mandate that requires 50 cubic feet of water to pass through the dam every second. A spokesperson with RWE told MyUP News in regard to the low water levels, "We were hopeful that this would be a short-term issue. We had previously, in past years and early in the year, communicated with the DNR and Eagle, and they had communicated that they were in no way in favor of lessening the minimum flows. So we continued our minimum flows, which is then draining our bank account, which is the reservoir." As water in the reservoir disappeared, the Federal Energy Regulation Commission, which has jurisdiction over the dam, urged RWE to devise a detailed plan of action for dam upgrades. On Tuesday, RWE responded with the claim that it has no means to complete the necessary upgrades due to financial concerns. Those upgrades include spillway capacity updates that would hold up against a 100-year flood and improvements to the South Levee to meet state and federal dam safety standards.
For nearly 15 years, they've known these modifications needed to occur. So this is not something that, just happened recently. They've had lots of time. The current dam owner, Renewable World Energies, received an order from FERC back in May of 2010. That order transferred the dam to them from the previous owner. And as far back as then, that order included language that they needed to bring the dam up to standards.
Currently, this plant is generating a negative net revenue of around $140,000 a year, said the RWE representative who spoke with MyUP News. "You have to spend money," is what they're telling us, and we keep telling them we don't have any money to spend. We'd love to be able to do this, to make this upgrade, but we don't have the revenue available to do it. In October, Eagle issued a violation to RWE for unauthorized drawdown of the impoundment. The violation notice stated that RWE hadn't filed any permits for drawdowns in the state, which the RWE representative claimed were too expensive to secure.
The reason they're in violation is because they did not abide by what FERC had ordered them to do in terms of receiving state concurrence with how they're going to do the drawdown, how quickly, what time of year, how long it's going to last, all of those things. If they had done what they had been required to do, then a lot of this probably could have been avoided.
Reporting in the studio, this is Jessica Goska, MyUP News.